Yellow, hello again. This is Atlas Leaf, also known as Doc, continuing a Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is episode number 14. So we just reached the Lost Woods after obtaining a new item called the Hookshot. But the Lost Woods have changed in the 7 years since we've last been here. The Dekubabas have grown wild to great unusual sizes. Big Dekubaba. Hit it when it lunges at you and it will stand upright. Cut it quickly to get a Deku stick. There's some Kokiri, who haven't changed, grown at all. Since the Great Deku Tree withered, more meanies have been appearing in the forest. I'm scared. Aww. An evil wind is blowing from the direction of the Forest Temple. Sarah left saying I have to do something about it. The Forest Temple is located in the Sacred Forest Meadow in the far side of the Lost Woods. Where's Sarah? Do you know Sarah, mister? That's weird. Where Mido has gone during such an emergency? Where has Mido gone? It's such an emergency. So we do know from Raruru that Ganondorf had his evil pour out from the temples. And we know Sarah can speak to the forest spirits. So her hearing that the forest spirits are in trouble would make sense. But while the other the other Kokiri have all hidden, it sounds like Mido has gone missing as well. Oh! It knocked me right off the ladder. That is an overgrown reed that must be plucked from the garden. Our house is so small now that we're so tall. Atlas's records. Spider squash 20. Largest fish caught 0 pounds. Oh, we still need to do some fishing. Marathon time? Currently none. Horse race time? Currently none. And we haven't done horseback archery either. Definitely more things for us to explore. Even the Skulltulas are out in the daylight. So when we had last been here, the Deku Tree had just been weakened by Ganondorf before his death, and there was only a small amount of Dekubabas. Now that he has no longer been tending the forest, it really appears that nature has fallen out of balance. There's even Octoroks about. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, I think it's time that we started to get to the root of this. If all the evil has been spreading from the Forest Temple, I think that should be our next stop. And we know the way. Sarah led us before to her secret hideout. There's Goron City. And what's this? What are you? Though you wear Kokirish clothing, you can't fool me. I promised Sarah I would never let anyone go through here. You're on a mission. But Sarah needs my help. That melody. Sarah plays that song all the time. Do you know Sarah? That song. Sarah taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Sounds like he has grown a bit since we last saw him. Am I right? I'm right! From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Those things are terrifying. Oh, there he is. Forest is certainly not like how we left it. And this one. Such a change since when we were last here. But here we are. And like a shadow, the flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of a younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. we learned a new song. Atlas, I'll see you again. I don't remember telling you my name. And you stunned me with a Deku Nut? Just like Impa did. How rude. Now this structure has always caught my interest. In this wild, overgrown forest, guarded by the Deku Tree, we have something definitely not natural. Intricate carving, delicate stonework, built as though to not only be a sturdy structure on a strong foundation, also to be ornate. And we have reached the Forest Temple. Immediately, we're greeted by two Wolfos. Draw it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. But as soon as we clear them, we have this enchanting theme. Our first spider. I feel like the Forest Temple immediately ups the stakes. We have a haunting atmosphere. A striking contrast between natural and artificial. Blending together. The room was so bright before, and now it's so imposing. The fires on these torches are gone. Seems like the ghost took them away. It does seem like they did. And as soon as they did, the structure in the center lowered away. 22 Skulltulas already. And now we start exploring. Blue Bubble, guard against this blue flame with your shield. Does not give you much time. But our handy new hookshot certainly turned the tide. Stalfos. Lure it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. I keep zigging when I should have zagged. So legend has it that those who get lost in the forest turn into skull children or Stalfos. And there we go. Not a moment too soon, I let my health get a little low. We actually see a room above that we can't reach from here. A little bit of intricate detailing here. Like, the building is both in ruins, but also was so immaculately constructed that it still has held its glory. No way for us to hit that ice switch as an adult. But we can still move this stone with a Song of Time. And now we've gone from that oppressive underground to clear skies. The structure is so wide that the trees don't block out the sky here, where everywhere else in the forest is kind of crowned by the canopy. I missed the spider the first time. The structure is so wondrous and so strange. Built with this courtyard which can only be described as like sunny, pleasant. While many of the other structures I've theorized about so far in Hyrule's past remains of like watchtowers or guard towers or possibly old forts, this doesn't seem like a fort. There's a well here we can't access yet. And a wall here laden with spiders. That we can just barely make it past if we're crafty. And here is our dungeon map. Let's have our first look. We're already on the second floor. There's the first floor with this large audience room. There's a basement 1 floor, which is a narrow tunnel. And then all the way down at basement 2. And largely symmetrical. And just as expected, we go from that passage to another sunny courtyard. I don't think I'm quite close enough. There we go. And we've drained the well. I do so love the music of this place. Unearthly. I definitely see a spider there, but it seems quite unreachable. Put our hookshot to good use. Recovery heart. Claim another spider. We've already found 2 keys. So, if we trust our map, this will lead us to the locked eye door that we saw earlier in the center room, but from the other side. And here is the narrow tunnel on the map. And we've already looped back to where we returned in the first time. I'll just avoid that Deku Baba. So, we've gone through that door, through this door, and we were on the other side of that door. We can't reach up there. Not yet. And that's the front door. So, only one way to go now, and we've already got 3 keys. I wonder who has been lighting the candles. Perhaps a friendly or not so friendly ghost? Ah, and here is this room. Well, before everything else has seemed pretty in order, this room seems like a maze. Strange shapes, unusual arrangement. But I think we're going to have to tackle this in the next episode. Thank you for coming along on the ride. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll continue on through the Forest Temple in the next one. Have a good day now, y'all, and goodbye.